Hi everyone, Happy New Year. It is officially 2013, the birth year of my baby. I am so excited. All I can think about is when I first found out that I was pregnant back on June 5th in 2012. I thought, oh my goodness, 2013, that seems like an eternity away. And now that we're here, I can't believe how fast those months went by. I'm just so ready to see our baby girl and squish her cute little cheeks and kiss her nose and cuddle time. Oh my goodness. I am so ready and so excited to meet this little girl that I've been thinking about for the past several months and worrying about making sure that she's healthy and making sure that everything is going all right and preparing for her and getting everything here for her so that it's a nice environment when she comes home. And I'm just ready. She's like moving way up here right now while I'm talking. So yeah, it's 2013. It's going to be an exciting, wonderful year of firsts and just watching her grow and develop and learn. And I'm just so happy that this is the year I become a mother. I guess I don't have too much to update on. I did not have a doctor's appointment this week because this is my last 2-week stretch between appointments until I go into my weekly. So my next appointment will be next Wednesday in the morning, and I'll have more to update on after that. But for this week, earlier on this week, she dropped. And she's really high up today, but for the past like 4 or 5 days, she was so low. And even my coworkers at work noticed, and they were telling me how low my stomach looked and how my bump just was like way down. And so yeah, that caused me to feel a lot of pressure, and it wasn't comfortable. I felt so much pressure when I was walking, and I got that big pregnant waddle because of the pressure. I must have looked really funny at work walking because it was just so uncomfortable. Another thing is, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my last video, my arm had been falling asleep. Well, at the doctor's, he told me it was because of the swelling I was having in my shoulder and in my elbow that was touching or pinching a nerve and causing my arm to fall asleep. Well, that's still been happening, but I'm pretty sure it's causing me to get carpal tunnel. Now, I'm not sure, don't take my word for it, I'm not a doctor, I'm just saying what I think, because it falls asleep from the elbow down through these 2 fingers, and when it's not asleep, it's still very painful, like the ligaments in here, I think they're ligaments, they just hurt so bad. I can't, when I reach to grab something, I can't even explain the pain. It just hurts so bad. And I can't bend them back like my other fingers. Like, this feels fine. My wrist goes back fine. This hand, I can't push it back without it hurting really bad. And my fingers too, they're so painful. And the pain goes down through the fingers and it goes all the way, kind of like wraps around here to my elbow. And it just sounds like the same kind of pain that my sister-in-law had when she had carpal tunnel, and she was diagnosed with carpal tunnel, and it just sounds like the same pain. So I'm going to bring that up to my doctor next week and see if maybe I can get like a, I don't know, like a wrist brace or something so that I don't use it as much, because I am right-handed. I do everything with my right hand and it just is so painful. Also, what's different with my swelling this week, I know every week I've been saying that it's getting worse. Well, it is getting worse. Before, I would have the horrible swelling just at night, at the end of the day. But now, I wake up and my ankles are swollen. Like, they're swollen from the very beginning of the day. And my arm swells up and my fingers swell up. This hand is actually still pretty swollen. I don't know if you can tell, like, I'm not just super chunky. Well, I mean, I am chunky, but like it's way different than this hand. So it's all puffy and it feels really tight when I make a fist. It just, it's not comfortable. My ankles also, they get so swollen now that it kind of gives me this like burning sensation when I bend them. And it gets really hard. It doesn't get squishy. It gets really hard. My ankles do. And it's just, it is not fun. I am just so uncomfortable lately and in so much pain with my body. I don't know. I am so ready for this to be over, but I do want to make it to 40 weeks, so I'll just have to put up with this. 40 weeks is my pregnancy goal. I want her to be as cooked and well done as possible, so 40 weeks would be like ideal for me. If she decides she's done beforehand, that's great because baby knows when baby's ready. But I would never ask my doctor to induce me just because I was uncomfortable or anything, and sacrifice that time for her to finish up in there. So 40 weeks. We got 5 more weeks. I'm 35 weeks pregnant and 5 more weeks of discomfort. That's alright because afterwards I'll have my baby and I'll forget about all of this pain. So yeah, I guess you can notice that I got my hair cut. I got my hair cut on Thursday. I did not know it was going to be this short initially when I went in there. I donated 13 inches to, it wasn't Locks of Love. That's where I usually donate my hair. It was some other foundation. I can't remember the name, but it was at Cost Cutters. And I think Locks of Love is at Great Clips. But anyways, I donated 13 inches, and this is the shortest I've ever had my hair. I've donated my hair plenty of times, but every other time they only required 10 inches. And this foundation requires 12. So I went ahead and did 13, and this is what I ended up with. And then it curled up and it got even shorter when it got curly, and I was like, oh my goodness, what did I do? I gave away all of my hair. But it's okay. My hair grows super fast, and I mean, it is only hair. It grows back. And it went to a good cause. It went to making wigs for people with cancer. I mean, how can I complain about having shoulder length hair when there's people who don't even have any? So I just need to stop and be happy that I have what I have, and it'll grow back. So I'm not too worried about it. You know, it's fine. It is a lot lighter now and easier to manage. I can get ready a lot quicker now. My hair was down to my waist, so that was pretty long, and when it was pulled straight, and then it would curl up. But pulled straight, like when it's wet, it was down to my waist. So I had a lot of hair. This is just going to take some adjusting to. Yeah. So 35 weeks, we are all set to go to the hospital at any time. If anything should happen, I know I said I want to make it to 40 weeks, but you can't just plan when the baby wants to come. So I have my bags all ready. I will make a little video about what's in my hospital bag. I know I did my diaper bag a little bit in my other update, but I've added stuff to it and gotten it ready for the hospital. So yeah, I'll just put those both in the same video, and I've got mine all together and it's ready to go. The only thing that we'll need to do when it is time to go is grab stuff like our phone chargers and camera, pillow, stuff like that. So Other than that, we're pretty much ready. I'm creeping up on 10 minutes for this video, so I'm going to give you a belly shot and be on my way. So here is the front and the side. Yeah, she's not very low today. She's actually pretty high up, but she was low earlier on this week. But I hope everybody is having a wonderful first week of 2013. And to all those mommies out there that are pregnant right now, we're in the birth year of our babies, and I just hope that it's a wonderful year for all of us. So I will see you in my next update, and thanks for watching. Bye.